guys, Jess Speciale here and you're watching Mum on Purpose. So for today's video, I've got another book review for you guys. This one I'm really excited about. I just listened to it for a second time today just to kind of get a recap, so it was really fresh in my brain. And it is Admiral William McRaven's book, Make Your Bed. Now this book came about after his commencement speech that he gave at a university kind of went viral all over the net, and it had a lot of life lessons. It's based on the lessons that he learnt while he was doing Navy SEAL training and what he learnt during his time. And he has 10 basic rules or 10 basic principles which he believed are lessons that he got from that time, which could really help you, get through adversity and really get through life. And he really helps to illustrate that in a really great way. So the thing that I love most about this book is, like with any great personal development book or any great book that sustains or creates or goes before change, is it's written in a story in a way that's really relatable with the lessons within it. So you can kind of liken it to something like The Alchemist or Robin Sharma's, the guy sold his Ferrari, except written by a war guy. No, but in all seriousness, it's done really well in a story where you can kind of take the lesson. So it starts off on the premise of making your bed. So the real idea behind this is that you get up every morning and you make your bed, and you've already started the day with a goal accomplished. And so if everything goes wrong that day or something happens, at least you've accomplished something for the day. And if everything hits the fan, you can come home to a bed that you've made. Or on the other side of things, you've started with the goal accomplished, and it really creates momentum for the day for you to keep ticking off those goals. And that's the first rule. I'll link at the commencement speech that he gave below. At the end of the audio, he also includes the commencement speech, which was incredible. He talks about the impact you can make within somebody's life, after he goes through these 10 lessons. And it's absolutely incredible. One of the biggest things that I got from it, listening to it this time, was when he spoke about, being your very best in the darkest of times. So, when things are dark and when things aren't going wrong, the only way to get through it is by being your best. If you kind of just sit there and go, woe is me, life's not fair, you're not going to get anywhere in life. So for me, that really hit home at the moment. And also when he spoke about having courage, because he said, when you have courage, if you don't have courage, other people can rule your life. If you don't have courage, you'll go through too scared to follow through in your own dreams. You'll end up living somebody else's essentially. But it takes courage to not be, to fight embarrassment, to go through and be your very best, to go through and give the world everything you've got. It takes courage to be you, and that's the way that you're going to change the world. So there are really so many life lessons in there on changing your life, essentially changing your world, the impact that you can have, but done in a really great way. And it's also quite a short book, which is really great if you don't have a lot of time. I love it. Like most of the books that I have, I listen to it on my Audible app. I just find them really easy to listen to. I especially love listening to the authors speak their own words, because sometimes I like to add things in. I love to see the emphasis where they really meant it. And like I said, it ends with the commencement speech so that you can see how it all really ties together. But I 100% recommend this book. I would listen to it over and over again, and I think you get something out of it, something different out of it every time. And it's written like a story, so that it's really easy to grasp and read too. So if you're just new into kind of self-help, personal development, or want something to read, something to give you a real kick up the butt, I really recommend this book. I found it absolutely fantastic, and I think that you'll enjoy it too. So that's it from me today. I hope you got something out of this video. Leave me a comment if you've read that book before, or you've listened to the commencement speech and one thing that you really got out of it. All right, I'll speak to you guys next time. Bye.